Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. So, as you guys know, we're going to be talking about Adopt Me and Jeremy. Now, this has been covered, in my opinion, to the absolute brim. Pretty much everybody and their mother has talked about this at this point, and it's just getting kind of boring. But I feel like there has been enough outlandish claims that Jeremy has made to make another video. Now, at this point, you're probably wondering, hey, what outlandish claims did Jeremy make this time? Well, basically, he called Adopt Me a racist and said they tried to end his entire career. So we got a lot to unpack today. So if you guys do enjoy these videos by some chance, then make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like so more people can see it, because there are so many videos on this topic that my video will probably get drowned out of all of them. So yeah, so make sure you guys watch the end if you guys want to know exactly why Jeremy thinks Adopt Me is racist and tried to ruin his entire career. Now, to know all this, you do need some background history, so I'm just going to be telling you. Of course, I'm not going to tell you everything, because if I told you everything, I'd be here for like several million years. So I'm just going to go ahead and explain it really quick for you. So Jeremy is a Roblox YouTuber with over 150,000 subscribers. He mainly does Adopt Me content, but of course he does do other content. Now, he was already a Roblox YouTuber and was already an established creator before he started doing Adopt Me, but he only recently blew up because of Adopt Me. He does various things on his Adopt Me videos, from unlocking free pets to giving away really expensive pets that he apparently gets off the black market. I'm kidding, but he did buy them off of eBay a couple months ago, which leads us into more history about him. So because of this, obviously Adopt Me does not like him. After they found out, they cut him off completely, blocked him on everything, and I'm surprised they didn't actually ban him, because it is against TOS. However, let's just say Jeremy was a bit vocal about him being blocked and sent his millions of fans, obviously him having a million subscribers, to go and kindly message them, which we all know turns out to be extremely toxic, leading to the head developer really not liking him and getting sent extremely bad messages that target his background and, of course, race, religion, everything basically. Now, we'll never actually know if Jeremy actually intended this unless some messages of him showing harmful intent show up, but for right now, we really don't know at all. Now, all these messages and a ton of other micro situations that I'm not going to be getting into just because it's just a brief summary. So, all this led to Adopt Me making a video on Jeremy. Now, this video really sparked attention. It got over 1 million views and hit trending. Because of this, obviously Jeremy replied. His reply didn't really get that much traction compared to Adopt Me's video, with only having 500,000 views instead of 1 million, meaning that most people didn't even see Jeremy's side, which is kind of sad, but in the end, it's just what happened. So basically, Jeremy actually did disprove some of their points and actually show what they were missing, a few details and kind of withholding information that they probably knew, such as Adopt Me knowing that he apologized for some of this stuff, but then inside of the blog post / video saying he didn't apologize. So, after this all happened and they made the video, he got banned off Adopt Me, and as you guys know, like I said before, remember when I said he's a Adopt Me YouTuber, and he mainly makes Adopt Me content. So, since he's been banned, he's obviously made alternate accounts and continued to upload Adopt Me despite him being permanently banned on every single platform. And, as you guys know, Roblox games cannot IP ban, so he's just going to be able to make unlimited accounts on Roblox and just be able to bypass everything that Adopt Me puts in place. Now, of course, whenever he does make a video, the account is immediately deleted after his video, so that's kind of sad because he has to make a new account every single video, but in the end, he did get banned, so that's just what's going to have to happen. Now, he did get banned completely fairly because he did buy off-site items, whether he apologized or not. He did buy them, therefore, he deserves to get banned. Now, ever since this happened, he has uploaded a total of 6 videos on Adopt Me. Now, all these videos are completely zoomed in because he obviously doesn't want to show his name, so they have an easier time banning him. But of course, they still find his accounts anyways, because throughout the video, sometimes you can see his name, which isn't that hard to find at all for the Adopt Me team. Now, unsurprisingly, Jeremy is an Adopt Me YouTuber, so his videos that don't have Adopt Me in it are, let's just say, they don't do as well. So obviously, to make more money and obviously to make any kind of living on YouTube, Jeremy has to keep on uploading Adopt Me. Now, on his recent recent video, he did say that he was going to quit Adopt Me, but of course, I don't think anybody can actually believe that, because if he actually does quit Adopt Me, the money that he gets instead of his paycheck will significantly decrease. But I really wanted to talk about inside this video the new information, because all the stuff that I just covered was pretty old information, so let's go ahead and get into the new stuff. Now that you know all the background history, quickly explained, and less than these 30-minute videos that you have to watch to figure out the entire situation. Or of course, reading it, which is even worse in my opinion. So the newest video Jeremy uploaded in Adopt Me was called Adopt Me is in Big Trouble, uploaded 11 hours ago at the time of me recording this. Now in this video, he says multiple things that I really want to talk about because I honestly think they are weird, to say the least. So in this video, he mainly goes after Tactful, which is a lead developer in Adopt Me, like I said before, and he's really a main character, and he can be the antagonist or the protagonist, depending on what side you are, but he's just like a really prominent figure against Jeremy. So he accused Tactful and basically the entirety of Adopt Me, the entire video, that they are racist. Now, of course, on the surface, it sounds like he's just grasping for straws and is a little bit ill, if you know what I mean, but if you actually look at it, he does have some good points. Starting with the weaker point, he has that on Adopt Me, there was a post made and it was basically just showcasing a didgeridoo, which is a popular thing inside of Australia, basically going back to the roots of their people. And inside of the comments of this, Josh Ling, which is the head of Adopt Me, said didgeridoo more like didgeridum. Now, this is a huge part of Aussie culture, which obviously is a unpopular opinion and extremely controversial. Of course, personally, I'm not Australian, if you can't tell by the accent. And I do not think this is racist, because if you really look at the definition of racism, it says you think you are somewhat superior to them, and superior to them only because of their culture, background, or race, of course, which just isn't true. All he said was didgeridum. Even if he does think an important part of your culture is dumb, does not mean he's automatically racist, because racism itself is not just thinking a part of people's culture is dumb, and it's just not that. Now, of course, you have every right to be offended, but it's just not racist. However, another point that was brought against Tactful, I actually do think this is perceived as racist. He calls Jeremy a Aussie man because he's obviously Australian, inside of multiple comments criticizing him, or maybe even somebody would say sending him hate. Of course, this in my opinion is kind of racist. If somebody were to say a black man after every single criticism of you, I would see that as some degree of racism. I don't think that makes him inherently racist, but he did make a racist statement, which I could not support. Obviously being biased to no one in this situation. Now, Jeremy actually did tweet a tweet at Tactful and said, at Tactful at player.adopt me, my god, you need to delete this racist tweet and apologize. Attempting to bully a creator off your game is one thing, but as an Australian, seeing someone being racist to our indigenous people is too far. Now, because of this obviously being somewhat racist, he apologized and actually donated $100 to the Australia Healing Fund. Now, of course, this is great. This is great. But it, of course, does not cancel out what he did and does not make what he did any less harmful. He also put out a public apology and said he would stop using the word dumb, surprisingly. And he says, also a friend pointed out the word dumb is an ableist term, which I had no idea about, so I'll stop using that word to describe things too. So I guess he's never going to use the word dumb, and he donated $100 and also apologized in order to try to fix this racist comment he made. Of course, if you actually are Australian, or if you're anybody really, go ahead and tell me your opinion on this down below. Do you think it's racist? Do you not think it's racist? And of course, why? Now, I also wanted to talk about some stuff that Jeremy was saying in this video, and not only was he talking about Tactful, but he also used this against the entirety of Adopt Me by saying Adopt Me is just like a racist platform, and also points out, what are you teaching children? Basically telling people to quit Adopt Me, in my opinion. Now, he ends off the video saying he's going to be quitting Adopt Me and just stepping away from it in general. Now, as you guys probably know, he has quit inside the past, but came back days later. So, do you guys think he's going to actually quit? Because personally, I just don't think he's going to quit. There's too much money that he's getting in Adopt Me, versus if he stopped Adopt Me completely, his channel would, I wouldn't say die, but it would be getting way less numbers than it is right now. So in the end, I don't think he's going to be quitting. It just doesn't seem like the logical conclusion for Jeremy in this situation. situation. Now, he could, for all I know, completely quit, just go cold turkey, never upload Adopt Me again or talk about it, but I just don't think that's in Jeremy's nature. But then again, what do you guys think? Do you guys think he's actually gonna quit? Are you guys even a fan of Jeremy now, or were you a fan of him inside of the past? Of course, what do you think about this entire situation in general? Do you think Jeremy is dragging it on? Because personally, at this point, I feel like Jeremy really is dragging it on a lot. Hopefully this is the end of the entire thing, because personally, I'm even kind of getting tired of making videos on this. But in the end, I will continue making videos on it if there is new news, because I don't want to just cover the exact same things, because it's just boring to me, and I do this because I have fun doing it. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys go and hit the like button and subscribe with notifications on to get notified of my every single upload, because YouTube does not like or recommend my content, because it of course is kind of controversial. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys go and comment down below. I'm pretty sure I said that a million times, but yeah, join my Discord, follow me on Twitter to hear about these things instantly, because I always retweet them, etc. And most importantly, like the video, and goodbye.
Got my eyes on a computer screen, trying to work my digits in. I fidget with my lettering, but never with my sentences. I pause and check the clock, and it appears it's 6 a.m. again. Another night wasted or another day finished, and my mind is steady running in place. I don't want to fall asleep, cause I got so much to say, but I don't want to stay awake and keep exhaustion at bay.